Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video I have created this natural prom makeup look for you guys, which I did try to use mostly drugstore products in, so everything's really affordable. And if you guys are going to prom this year, then I hope you have the most amazing time and that this tutorial helps you in some way. And I also, just before we get into the video, want to point out before anyone says anything, my neck and my foundation are not matching right now. I tanned this morning. I used the same tan that I always use, the same amount, and for some reason I came out really like pink. I don't have any pink foundations because I'm never pink. It's very annoying. But if you guys are interested in how I did achieve this look, then please just keep on watching. To start today, I'm doing my eyes first because I'm doing a wing. So I'm going to be starting off by placing my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the center of my eyes to keep that nice and bright. And then I'm going to move on and prime my eyes with the NYX Proof It Waterproof Eyeshadow Primer. So I just blend that in with my finger, and then I'm going to be moving on. I'm setting that eye primer with the top little cream shade from the Natural Eyes palette from Too Faced. And then I'm going to move on to the actual eyeshadow look. So the first shade I'm using is Nudie, which is the bottom left shade, which is just a nude brown shade. And I'm taking this on my Zoeva 228 brush and just blending this really lightly into the crease. And then after that, I'm just going to take the second darkest shade, which I believe is called Chocolate Bunny, and just on the same brush I'm basically going to be deepening and darkening up the crease just a little bit. I'm not going to be making this too intense because as you guess by the title, it is a natural prom makeup look, so we're just making it really subtle. And then after that, I'm going to grab a flat shader brush and I'm going to take Silk Teddy, which is a really pretty pink. It comes up more silver on the eye, but it is pink in the pan, and I'm just going to be placing this all over my eyelid to give it a really pretty sheen. And once again, taking that 228 brush to blend the pretty pink sheen shade in with the rest of the brown. And then I am going for a wing today, and I'm really sorry. I didn't realize that my head was so low. I was just really concentrating on that wing. But I am using the Maybelline Gel Eye Studio Gel Liner with my Zoeva winged liner brush, and I'm just making a nice big wing. This is optional. You can either not do this, you can make it smaller, you can make it bigger, you can do whatever you want with your winged liner. For mascara today, I'm just using the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara before I apply my falsies. I actually don't remember the exact number of these false lashes, but I will be linking everything down in the description below. So if you're interested in the lash number, then just check the description, they will be there, I promise. But to prime my face after this, I'm going to use the Australis Original Primer, and I'm just slopping that all over my entire face before I get into foundation, which does not match me. Before I went into foundation, I actually put some on my neck to try and make it match better, but I think that made it worse in all honesty. But I am using the Bourjois foundation, and the shade will be down below once again. But I'm using the 103 Defined Buffer Brush from Zoeva to buff my foundation in as always. Then I'm going to conceal with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard, which is what I used on the inner corner of my eyes earlier. I'm also just going to be evening out this concealer by bringing it down my nose and my forehead, and I'm also going to be cancelling out the redness I get under like my nostril area. So I'm placing the concealer in all of those places and then buffing it out with an E23 brush from Morphe. I'm setting using the e.l.f. Well, I'm only setting my under eyes using the e.l.f. under eye setting powder with my Models Prefer highlight and contour brush, which this was my first time using it and I am happily surprised. I'm very impressed by it. I really like it and I think I'm going to be using it a lot more. And the next thing I'm going to do is set my entire face with the Australis face setting powder in the shade Deep Natural, I believe. And going in with a bit of bronzer. This is the Chocolate Soleil bronzer from Too Faced on this massive Zoeva brush, which I'm pretty sure is a powder brush, but you know, I'm just going to use it for powder because that's just what I like to use it for. And can you see that on, like, it's the right side of my face to you guys, but my face is really weirdly pigmented there and it makes my contour and my bronzer look so weird, but it's actually not my fault. It always looks like it's my fault and that I've just done a dodgy job, but it's my face and it annoys me and I see it in every video. I'm like, why? But I'm using the Makeup Geek contour powders to contour my face with the NARS Eater brush, and then I am also contouring my nose, which I stuffed up really badly, and using the Australis banana powder, which I love, and I'm going to use this on a Sigma, like a small shader brush for my nose, and then I'm going to move on to a bigger brush and I'm going to use this in all of the places that I used concealer on. I wanted the blush to be really pretty and pink and feminine, so I'm using this blush palette from e.l.f. on a blush brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just applying this all over my cheekbones, and then I'm going to move on to my highlighter. This is Lunch Money from Colourpop, and I'm not going too intense on the highlight like I usually do, so I'm just placing that with my Morphe M510 brush everywhere that I normally do. My nose, I also did it on my Cupid's bow, which I don't think I included, and I'm also using my finger and applying this in the inner corner to highlight that. And then I'm grabbing this brown eyeliner, I'm really bad at this voiceover thing, from NYX, and I'm applying this in the waterline. I thought black would be too harsh. And then I'm taking Chocolate Bunny again, and I'm just going to be taking this on my lower lash line with a 231 Zoeva Luxe Petite Crease Brush. Once again, I am taking my Urban Decay Perversion mascara, and I said that really weirdly, and I'm just applying that on my bottom lashes. I'm moving on to the last step, which is lips. I'm first taking Truffle from Dose of Colors. I'm all over the place. I can't remember anything. And then on top of that, I am using a Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in the shade Butterscotch, which I normally use undressed, and I know everyone's sick of it, but today we used Butterscotch and I'm really happy about it. So that brings us to the end of today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, then please make sure to leave a big thumbs up because it means the world to me, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!